Looking for an escape to the quiet hills of Middle Tennessee? Here you go, 441 Pumpkin Hollow Road, Liberty, Tennessee. My name is Cullum and we are the featured listing agent at time of creating this video. The goal of this video is to give you a full breakdown of what this property offers. So with that, let's not waste any time and we're diving right in. This is a 23.99 acre surveyed tract with a natural mix of wooded ridge, rolling terrain, and a cleared valley, making a great foundation for a homestead, hunting retreat, or private getaway. As far as location, you're between Liberty and Alexandria. You're about 1 hour to Nashville International Airport, about 40 minutes to Murfreesboro, and then within 30 minutes of Lebanon, Watertown, Smithville, and Center Hill Lake. So to help you visualize this property and understand where the boundaries and everything are relative to the points of interest, I've made an overlay with the approximate boundaries as well as the topography map. So you'll notice obviously the property entrance is down towards the bottom. Cleared valley is up towards the middle right, ridge top is towards the left, and then also it's important to note that the property does go over that ridge top for a little ways and a little further up. If you need to, come back and reference this map throughout the video. Now from up above, you can see the property entrance down below, and then the driveway, you can see hints of that tracing the right side of the screen, which takes you up to that cleared valley on the right side. You can also see the ridgetop up above that we'll get to in a second. Now this property literally lives up to its name in terms of the hollow in the address. You literally get your own hollow. On top of that ridgetop, you will see what appears to be a place at some point in time that was might have been previously cleared or had some selective clearing. Thoughts here, this may be a great place to put a hilltop home, or maybe even just have a place to get a nice view of the valleys below with some more selective clearing. And then if you remember from that topo map, the property does continue over the left side of the ridge and on up a little ways. Now let's take a drive up the driveway. On the right was your mailbox. You'll take a left off of Pumpkin Hollow Road onto this gravel driveway. And then on the right-hand side is the small creek. Just as you enter the driveway, you will see this gate. It is locked, it remains locked, and then there is a existing fence on the left-hand side. As you go on up, you'll trace that small creek on the right-hand side. You'll find a seasonal wet weather waterfall, and as you can tell, the driveway is in need of a good mow right now, but it is very usable, does have existing gravel in place. And then once you get to the top, you'll find yourself in the cleared valley where the electric, operational well, and potential build sites are. So at this point, we have made it up the driveway to what is the cleared area and potential build sites. So that is the driveway behind us coming up from the bottom of the hollow. On the left, you will see the electric pole along with your 10x10 shed. It's got washer dryer hookups and stuff in that. Electric pole does have your standard 120 volt outlets, as well as I believe it was a 50 amp outlet for your RV if you want to hook up that and come hang out. And then we're actually going to flip you around and we're going to show you the rest of the area. So what you're overlooking now is the little valley on the property. This is the driveway that continues up and just around this little barn for very short ways. Then there's a little cleared area that you're going to see. That is a potential build site. Here's the old barn. There's a little wet weather creek or runoff that seems to run down the middle. And then on the other side of that, you've got a really nice large potential build area as well, decently level. So I thought this might help visualize the cleared valley. So you'll see on the top left is the driveway entrance. Then you'll see the electric shed. You'll see the truck where I've parked. You'll see the old barn. And then there are three potential build areas that I've at least scoped out. And then you'll also see where that operational well is located. So here's a drone perspective of the cleared valley. We're coming from the opposite side of the driveway. So right down below us on the right-hand side, and then also on the left-hand side are those potential build sites. You can see that old barn, you can see the 10x10 shed and the electric pole coming in. So just gives you a brief, I guess a high-level overview of that cleared valley. If you were to keep going up the driveway, you would end up in this cleared area. This is a potential build site. You'll see the old barn straight ahead. And then I have provided a virtually staged image to show the potential for this one. Next potential build site, this one is across that little wet weather runoff. The barn is to the right, just out of sight, and then that 10 by 10 shed there. And then here's a virtually staged image so you can see that. And then here is a video showing this same clearing across from the barn. So as you can see, very nice and peaceful, fairly level, flat area. And then you'll see the well house right there. Then this third image is another potential build site just a little further on down the ways. And again, virtually staged image to show the potential. Here's a quick look at the woods that run up the ridge. And then here's a look at the old barn that is on the property. Alrighty, so that's all for this tour. Hope it was super helpful. If you have any questions or you would like to see the latest listing status or price, that is all linked in the description below. And of course, if you'd like to schedule a showing, just check out our contact info below and give us a call. I'm happy to get any questions answered. With that said, if you are someone who is looking to sell now or considering selling within the next year, we would love to schedule a call with you to see and show how we can be of value to you. Alrighty, we look forward to seeing you around. Bye.